We all know Poltergeist is one of the hardest levels out there. But is it easier than Endorphin Rush? Some people think that it's actually easier than Endorphin Rush. Sure, yeah, that beginning triple spike is annoying at times. So if you're having trouble with Poltergeist, I'll give you some tips. Jump a little too early so you can just get on the edge of that platform. This part is pretty easy. Now skip this first orb. You have to go a little to the left, to the right, so you can avoid that. You have to stay a little on that platform so you can like touch the orb up there. But yeah, that part is very tricky. But that's not what I'm on. I already got past that part. So, I made a Poltergeist easy. I haven't verified it yet, but I've made it. And I also added coins to it to make it, you know, a little more interesting. See, like, there's the coins right there. And this ball second is easy. I got rid of the spike on that platform. I got rid of this whole part. This wave can be tricky at times. But it's kind of easy. But the beginning of this song just sounds awful. For a few notes of the song. It's very high pitched and terrible. If you want to hear it, you can. See? What is that? I mean, just listen to it. It's so... I can't even explain it. This part isn't that bad. Actually, it's kind of catchy now. This part is still bad, but it's not as bad as the last time. This part is probably the best part of the song. That's enough of that. Now we have to go over on this one. Because I need to fix something here. No, that's not the area. Somewhere else. Yeah, you just hid there. There we go. Let's delete you. Now let's try that again. And there's nothing here. And yeah, that is pretty tricky to try and do. There we go. Yeah, the wave part is really hard. And for the rest of this video, I'm just gonna be like showing you this. I never usually actually get a chance to actually show you my levels. So this is just a chance I'm willing to take. That part's kind of tricky. I'll get rid of this saw right here. There, now that's out of the way. You should try it again. And there we go. There we go. And if you try to make sense out of a joke before you can, they actually know you're going to do it, so they'll make it so that you don't actually have a secret way. So you don't actually have a secret way. I mean, I'm sure you all have seen Poltergeist before. There we go. And that part was kind of weird to predict, so I made it kind of easier. So even the auto parts are hard. So yes, it does deserve to be Insane Demon. But does Endorphin Rush deserve to be Extreme Demon? That's the question. If Poltergeist deserves to be Insane Demon, then does Endorphin Rush deserve to be Extreme Demon? And there we go. And onto this confusing wave part again. It's so hard. It's the hardest part of the level. I think that's the hardest part of every Circles level, the wave. Besides that, all the Circles levels are actually pretty easy. Besides, I mean, you know, the fairy dust cube. The cube in fairy dust is hard, but besides, like all the other cubes, those all are pretty hard. I mean, pretty easy. Sure, the 9 circles wave spaceship, the 9 circles spaceship and ball are pretty hard, but not too hard. So before we actually begin the wave, now, we know that like 9 circles spaceship is a little hard, but the wave is the hardest of it. I mean, I'm not saying the wave in fairy dust isn't hard. I'm saying both the cube and the wave in fairy dust is hard. But here's the cycle of like the circles levels. 9 circles has a cube first, then a spaceship, then a ball, then a cube, then a wave, and then a cube. So it says cube 3 times in there. Man, cube is popular. It's easier when you can actually memorize the moves. And this part is easy. And here we go. The spaceship is like the easiest part of it. And why it says nice decoration there, and why it says this will be decoded shut up at the beginning. I made it so you actually know that who they're saying. So Andromeda GD, the creator of Poltergeist, said this will be decoded. And Novel Boy, the creator of Bloodlust, and said shut up because maybe because he'll decode why his name is Novel Boy. I mean, why is his name Novel Boy anyway? I mean, yeah, he did make Topple Tower, but why did he make Topple Tower, and why is his name Novel Boy? He decided to name himself that. I mean, yeah, Andromeda GD is kind of weird, but, I mean, Novel Boy? just missed that coin. Did you see that? I just missed that coin. It was just like a tip away from the coin and I missed it. What's weird is you see wave dashes more than ball dashes. It's kind of surprising because waves don't usually touch any orb-like things. I thought of that because we just dashed in right there. Like as a cube, it's pretty popular. It's also pretty popular with a spider. But not UFO, not spaceship, and not wave. Actually, the only orbs that wave can actually interact with are green and blue. All of those he just goes right through. So we'll see you later in the next video.